And welcome back to Ben's Rant Nation. Please smash that like button, subscribe, comment below, and share this video. Now, close your eyes and imagine, just imagine, if in the years 2017 and in 2020, the Trump administration could use today's liberal privilege to explain the crises that he had to deal with during his administration. I wonder what it would look like. Enjoy.
Sure, I'd like to ask you about two other topics. The tax bill was passed by the House today. One of the things that the tax bill does is increase the deficit by $1.5 trillion. I know the White House has argued that that will be paid by growing the economy, but if the economy doesn't grow, how do you square that with the Republican view or general principle that the deficits are bad?
Well, you see, with the inflation the national debt and deficits end up causing, that's all now considered transitory in the year 2022. So you can rest assured that it won't affect you. We also call it Russian disinformation.
Could you talk a little bit about the decision-making behind apparently appointing Nick Mulvaney to lead the Consumer Financial Protection Board, at least on an interim basis, given the fact that he's been a long-standing critic of the board and was in existence in the first place, and what signal should we take from that in terms of the future of that board?
That is clearly a personal attack targeting his race and ethnicity. It is unacceptable, and I will be reporting you to the nonpartisan FBI and Department of Justice.
Thank you, sir. The Senate Judiciary Committee today sent a letter to Jared Kushner alleging that he did not provide all the information that he should have about his emails during the campaign, including emails regarding WikiLeaks. Do you acknowledge that Mr. Kushner has not been fully forthcoming?
That's all Russian disinformation. It's been debunked by both CNN and our administration's Ministry of Truth. Next question.
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, before the president left for his trip to Asia, he called on the Justice Department to look into the Democrats in that situation, as he put it. And then days later, the Attorney General asked special prosecutors to look into the Uranium One allegations in the Clinton Foundation. Did the president cross any lines or try to influence the Justice Department and the Attorney General to look into the situation of the Democrats?
I have an idea. How about you instead ask me that same question after I asked my Justice Department to look into angry parents that speak up at school board meetings. Next question.
Thank you, Kayla. Maryland Governor Larry Hogan said today that President Trump has left states to fend for themselves during this pandemic. He accused the president of not listening to medical experts. That is quite a takedown coming from a Republican governor.
Rest assured, the pandemic is a global challenge. A global challenge that the president can't do anything about. Next question.
Haley, we've seen the president hold a range of public events this week, but none of those events have been focused on the coronavirus. Why not?
Once again, the virus is a global challenge, and the president has been focused on it since day one. Next question.
Surely you'd agree this is the biggest challenge facing the public right now. Why aren't we seeing it as the president's biggest public priority?
Because it's global, of course. Why do you think the pandemic is affecting other countries as well? Next question.
Does the White House agree that it's not helpful for people to wait 7 days or longer to get the results of their coronavirus tests? And is the White House going to do anything to try to shorten those wait times so that people can get their results sooner?
Sounds to me like a case of corporate greed. The greedy corporations need to come up with a better test, then make sure it's available to Americans. Corporations better do their patriotic duty. Next question.
Haley, the president has talked about an executive order on immigration coming soon. He's also talked about protections for DACA recipients. It's been unclear, though, whether those protections, the path to citizenship that the president talked about, will be included in the executive order. So I was hoping you could clarify.
Everyone has a pathway to citizenship now, since we opened up the borders, especially MS-13 and ISIS. Children who used to be separated from their families are now victims of human trafficking, thanks to our policies. You all have a blessed day. Be well.